I actually want to commend Rusev and Kip and Penelope for being willing to stand up openly and publicly for the plight of women today, and to say that terms like slut or slutty shouldn't be used for anybody. I guess the word is just outlawed now. I want to commend them. I want to say I hope that this is just the beginning of things, because if they are truly committed to this cause, to fighting for the injustices delivered to women in the wrestling business and women throughout society, I want to stand with them. I've had nothing but beautiful, strong, elegant, intelligent women in my life, and I want to stand with them if this is really their cause, and I want to see where they're going to go from here. Are they going to call out Chris Jericho for donating tens of thousands of dollars to a man who has been credibly accused by a couple of dozen women of everything from molestation to rape? I'd like to see if they do that. I'd like to see, does Rusev have the balls? Have the steroids and growth hormone destroyed his balls, or does he have the balls to call out Chris Jericho for supporting Donald Trump, who has, like I said, 24 women out there, credible accusers? What about Don Callis? Don Callis, working with AEW, working with the heavyweight champion of AEW. Are they going to say anything about Don Callis? About how disgusting it is that Tony Khan would bring this guy into this company that has such a full woman's roster, considering all the problems that they just had in Impact. The sexual harassment problems. Don Callis's scarlet fever. Are they going to stand up and call out Don Callis and Tony Khan for using him? Maybe go even further and call out the Asper family for the bogus independent investigation into Don Callis. Go ahead, I dare you. Perhaps they'll call out the people in that locker room right now, who still talk to Joey Ryan. The people who right now, despite all the accusations, some of them hit very close to home. The people who still talk to Joey Ryan. People who still try to get him back into the wrestling business. Perhaps we're willing to work on a show with him, knowing he was on the show. Are they going to call out all those people? All those Southern California hotshots who still talk to Joey Ryan? I'd like to see them do that. Or maybe some of the people there who have somewhat, I don't know, you could say anything from abhorrent to just ignorant views on the place of women or transgender people in society. Perhaps people who think that women are inferior to men because, what's the saying? Eve was born from Adam's rib, or whatever it is. Perhaps some fundamentalist nutbags like that in that locker room. Perhaps they're from Rancho Cucamonga. Will they call them out? I'll give you another one. Just came to me. Wasn't Kip Sabian's roommate Jimmy Havoc? For those of you who don't remember Jimmy Havoc, this guy, one of the worst wrestlers we've seen in many years, and that's saying something. This is the only guy they've cut. They have a roster that grows by the week. They keep adding people. No one has been let go. People are paid too much. The one guy they let go after he got out of rehab was the guy who was accused of forcing himself on a woman, Jimmy Havoc, the buddy and roommate of Kip Sabian and Penelope. I'd like to hear them publicly say stuff about him. I will go there and I will take Rusev by my left hand and Penelope by my right hand. Kip could be in the back. And I will march in there and we could stand up together for women and women's rights in wrestling. Or perhaps they're just doing this all for attention because they're bored, because they're barely being used and no one gives a shit about them.